It's Saturday night soccer here at McDowell Field on the campus of Babson College as AC Newport gets ready to take on Santa Cruz FC. Thank you for joining us here on a beautiful Saturday evening in Massachusetts. Alongside producer-engineer Chris Lawhorn, I'm Carter DeWeese, happy to be with you for this North Atlantic Conference matchup in the NPSL between AC Newport and Santa Cruz FC. Santa Cruz FC comes in fourth place in the North Atlantic Conference, sitting on 9 points. In fifth, just outside the playoff picture, is AC Newport with 4 points, but with 2 games in hand in comparison to Santa Cruz FC. Doubling the importance of this game for AC Newport. Not only are they fifth in the standings playing the fourth place team, they'll have 2 consecutive matches against Santa Cruz FC. So, let's go through the AC Newport starting lineup. Number 2 is Jacoby Pelland, and number 5 out of East Providence is Brett Schwab. Evan Conchicao is out of West Warwick, Rhode Island, and number 8 is Connor Froberg. Kaisei Koritoski is number 10 out of Middletown, Rhode Island, and number 15 is Lawson Fevrier. Number 19 is Jack Clark. Number 21, Joseph Newberry. Number 27 is Tanner Michelson out of Newport, Rhode Island. And number 31, starting in goal out of Bristol, Connecticut, is Nate DiLoreto. Now for Santa Cruz FC, in goal is number 1, Eric Widrick. Number 2 in defense is Peter Magnuson. Number 3 is Carl Lundstrom, alongside number 4, Eric Causey. Number 6 is Brian Jones, alongside number 7, Pedro Baish. Number 15, Charlie Johnson gets the start this evening. He's out there with number 19, Declan Radigan. Number 20 is Kareem El-Jamal, and number 22 is Joao de Aquino. And rounding out the lineup is number 30, the center midfielder out of Danvers, Massachusetts, Chance Prouty. It's AC Newport with the ball, attacking left to right in those white uniforms with black shorts. Santa Cruz FC defending in those black and scarlet red stripes. They'll attack right to left. AC Newport quickly works it toward that left side, expanding this back 4 formation, working along the near side. Tanner Michelson open here next to us. Instead, it's Joseph Newberry picking out his attacker on the left side. Long ball played forward. Target man is Jack Clark. It's hoofed away by Santa Cruz and now batted up into the air. Volleyed forward, and a one-touch flick is chased out of play. Closest there was Jacoby Pelland for AC Newport, and it's a throw for the visitors. AC Newport coming in off their first win of the season in the midweek. That was a home victory against the Shockers out of New York. This played dangerously back to the keeper, Eric Widrick, who clears it away for Santa Cruz FC. That was a 4-3 thriller and a 7-goal stunner as the New York Shockers, still in first place in this division, took the loss. For AC Newport, they were up 4-1 entering the 88th minute. 2 consecutive goals from the Shockers nearly saw the visitors steal a point on the road, but instead, the first victory of the season for AC Newport. First victory in the history of AC Newport in the NPSL. Here comes AC Newport. Technical in the midfield by Evan Konchichkau. Long ball played right side for Michelson, and it's off his toe, out of play. It's a throw for Santa Cruz FC, again in those black and scarlet red uniforms, attacking right to left. Miscommunication on the throw as Carl Lundstrom wasn't looking for it. Really well done on the recovery to get it back to Chance Prouty. Here's Santa Cruz FC on the counter. Pedro Baish flipped it right side, but it's taken away by Newport. Now it's Koritoski on the ball. Kaisei Koritoski had a goal in that last game against the New York Shockers. On the ball right here, one of the youngest players playing in this division. Ball played forward, well defended. It was the captain Lundstrom there to turn away the attack, but a corner given to AC Newport. It's their first of the match, and it'll be Koritoski to take. Out of Meriden, Connecticut, St. George's School in Middletown, Rhode Island. Class of 2027, so about to enter his senior year of high school, playing here in the NPSL. Whips a corner in toward the front of the box. Headed away and now hoofed by Peter Magnuson out of the danger zone for Santa Cruz FC. And it'll make its way all the way back to Nate DiLoretto, goalkeeper out of Bristol, Connecticut. He's in goal tonight for the visitors, AC Newport. Nate DiLoretto, last fall, played his graduate season at Sacred Heart. That was the third school he played for in his collegiate career. Started off at University of Hartford, and then as they made the transition to Division III, he joined the University of Rhode Island, where he made 6 starts. And with Sacred Heart, 4 appearances, 2 wins, 9 saves this year. And that was back in 2025. Santa Cruz FC on the ball here. Played long by Lundstrom. Headed back, Korotowski is there. Well done by Diaquino. Has it forward for Radigan. Declan Radigan chases it down, jockeys himself into the corner and draws a throw. Back toward Lundstrom. The center back for Santa Cruz FC with space. They'll go back to Charlie Johnson. Lundstrom on his right foot. Through ball toward Prouty. Speedy, Prouty, shot, saved. The rebound, saved once again. And it's into the back of the net. Third time's the charm for Santa Cruz FC. Well, 2 saves from Nate DiLoretto. Not enough for AC Newport, as Santa Cruz FC continued to lay the pressure on, and they take a 1-0 lead here at home.
Santa Cruz goal scored by Joao
And it's number 22, Joao de Aquino, out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Player at the University of D.C., who puts Santa Cruz FC on the board up 1-0 here at home. Well, coming into this match, goals had been hard to come by for Santa Cruz FC. What a relief it must be for head coach Francisco Fernandez-Neto to pick up a tally just in minute number 6. In their past 4 matches, just 2 goals. That was a goal at home. That was enough to lead them past Osners FC, and a goal on the road in a 2-1 loss to New Haven United. It was a delightful goal from Rudy Figueroa, who's a substitute this evening. It was a tremendous half volley bouncing ball forward. He was able to curl it in off his left foot. So Santa Cruz FC in the lead. It's been AC Newport. I feel like they might have had the majority of possession and attacking verve here in the opening 10 minutes. But it's the home team on the board first. And now Beisch in the midfield. Fresh off his goal, De Aquino there. Here's the press from AC Newport. Widrick under pressure, works it onto his right foot. Santa Cruz FC working vertically. Over toward Lundstrom, the captain. Lundstrom out of Lexington, Massachusetts. Back to Beisch. Patient in the buildup are the hosts. They reverse field toward the right side. Pass off the toe. Into space now. Prouty. Played too far. Right there as Nate DiLoretto looks to spark a counter as he works the right side to Michelson. This is a Newport team that is on the younger side. A lot of players in high school and at the academy level. Does mean those players have a lot of quality to find their way into Jeffrey Korotowski's squad. And while that youth can spark them at times. Could be a disadvantage down 1-0 here on the road. AC Newport on the left side. Joseph Newberry on the ball. Through ball carved, but it slices out of play. Sun peeking through the trees, casting shadows over McDowell Field. Santa Cruz works it backward. Target centrally for Beisch. That was Magnuson, I should say. Right back, playing freely into the midfield. Long ball played near side. Prouty in pursuit. And two bodies go crashing into the fence. It'll be a throw for AC Newport. Here's Connor Froberg out of North Kingstown, Rhode Island. Just finished his redshirt sophomore season with the University of Rhode Island. Also has played for Bayside SC. And it's over to the keeper, Widrick, on the other end. Widrick making his fourth start of the season. He's allowed 2 goals in 2 of his 3 starts. 2 goals allowed against ASC New York, 2 against the Shockers out of New York, and kept a clean sheet against New Haven United SC. That was back on May 23rd in the first matchup between Santa Cruz and New Haven United. Prouty punts it long. Arner retreats. Crafted up into the air. Well done by AC Newport to maintain possession. Froberg withstands the pressure, floats it to Michelson, takes a high bounce, and just headed out of play by Lundstrom. Lundstrom, hailing from Lemoyne College, captain of Santa Cruz FC, originally from Lexington, Massachusetts. Wise veteran play just to send that one out and allow his defense to set up inside the 18-yard box. Throw comes in long, scattered by Santa Cruz, and AC Newport will reset on the attack. Nice idea right there from Froberg, just turned away. And collision on the far side, Kareem El-Jamal down on the turf. It's a throw for Santa Cruz FC. Peter Magnuson on the throw, looking long, goes long. Up toward the tall Declan Radigan, standing at 6'5", an imposing presence on the attacking end. Wearing number 19 in black and scarlet stripes. This back four taking shape. Stretching down the wings for AC Newport. Michelson calls for the ball, won't receive. A 4-2-3-1 for Jeffrey Korotowski and AC Newport. Joseph Newberry, the right center back in that formation, finds the holding midfielder, Lawson Fevrier. Back toward Prouty, who controls. Prouty turned it over. On the ball. Now Consecal finds Froberg. Consecal over toward Korotowski. And just booted away. Carl Lundstrom recognizing the danger of that attack and the dynamism of Keisei Korotowski. Just got rid of it. So a throw for AC Newport. Connor Froberg, long throw into the box. Headed high. Fevrier flying in. Carves it right side for Michelson. Will send it back into the box before it's skied away. Radigan touches it back. Michelson there to intercept. Fevrier on the ball. Back towards Schwab. Brett Schwab out of East Providence, Rhode Island. So plays for the University of Rhode Island. He'll be a redshirt senior this year in 2026. Wearing number 5 in white. On the ball here, right-footed pass to Joseph Newberry. Back heel flick, nearly in the territory where Consecal could reach, but it's turned over to Santa Cruz. AC Newport maintains the pressure. They have really stifled any attacking opportunities since the opening goal by Santa Cruz FC. It was the rebound for Santa Cruz. It was the method by which they found their first goal. 2 shots toward the net, both parried away by Nate DiLoredo. But then it was Joao de Aquino there to clean up the mess and tuck it into the back of the net. His first goal for Santa Cruz. Consecal gave that one a ride, or that was Froberg, I should say, from long range. Now Radigan on the ball, waits for Michelson to get there and then turns it over. Nifty footwork by Newberry. And AC Newport retains possession. How about Newberry, the center back, putting that on his spikes, rolling it backward, as Korotowski takes a tumble and draws a free kick for AC Newport on the far side. 15 minutes into half number 1. Thanks for joining us here on a beautiful Saturday evening for soccer on the campus of Babson College at McDowell Field. Alongside producer-engineer Chris Lawhorn, Carter Deweese, happy to be with you. 1-0 the Santa Cruz lead. AC Newport looks to respond, and it's Eric Widrick high pointing that ball in the box and taking away an attacking opportunity from AC Newport. Long ball for Prouty. Bounds forward. Turf took a bit of momentum out of that ball, and Prouty couldn't reach. Now Michelson picks out a spot. Lobs it forward. Jack Clark able to reach, number 19 in white. He'll play it back. Clark let it take a touch. Korotowski got a foot on it. Collision looks like it was just outside the box. And Jacoby Pelland is down for AC Newport. Now he returns to his feet. Shouts for a free kick for AC Newport go unanswered. Here's Beisch in the midfield. Pedro Beisch out of Dubai, Lynn University. And a throw for Santa Cruz FC. Lawson Fevrier was there to break up the action. And we have a scolding from the official. Prouty and Michelson getting a talking to for some hand fighting. And Prouty plays it back. Brian Jones works it toward the right side, spun forward. Fancy footwork, but turned over by AC Newport. And now here comes Santa Cruz FC. Radigan crosses it in and cleaned up by the visitors. How quickly can Newport counter? They choose to build instead. Michelson toward Korotowski. You can just see how dynamic he is on the ball as he works it back to DiLoredo. It was the keeper for AC Newport that just smashed it forward into the clutches of Santa Cruz FC. The press from Newport forces a hasty pass, and contact near midfield draws a free kick for Santa Cruz FC. Looks like it was Connor Froberg picking up a violation right there. Free kick will be just in front of midfield for Santa Cruz FC. Looked like the foul happened just behind it, but a little bit of wiggle room given to the hosts. Here's Carl Lundstrom. Forward for Radigan. Heavy touch as he resets. Radigan with position, continuing to jockey as he's right there with Michelson. Interesting battle to watch between Tanner Michelson at 5'9" and Declan Radigan at 6'5". I think it's safe to say that Michelson was holding his own, more than that, really dominating the possession right there, as Michelson was able to force Radigan back all the way toward midfield. AC Newport. Newberry works back to Di Loretto. On the left side now. Chasing is Korotowski. And the high schooler is there first. Clips it into the box. And it's skied up behind the net. A dynamic attack from AC Newport. That doesn't end in the result that Jeffrey Korotowski would like. Head coach of AC Newport. Managing the squad in its first season of existence here in the NPSL. But eventually you have to feel that if AC Newport continues to attack with that level of dynamism, they'll be able to break through on the scoreboard. Right now, Santa Cruz FC leads 1-0. Making a turn. Joao De Aquino got a touch, but before that it was a foul on Santa Cruz FC and a free kick in the attacking half for AC Newport. We discussed this right before the match, but when we look at the standings at the table at the end of the season, looking at who makes the playoffs out of the North Atlantic Conference, the result of this match could prove crucial. As right now Santa Cruz FC sitting in 4th with 9 points, and AC Newport sitting in 5th with 4 points. You might say a 5-point difference. It's not much, or that is much of a margin between 4th and 5th. Looks like AC Newport is handily out of the playoff picture at the moment. But AC Newport has 2 games in hand. They've only played 5 matches this season compared to 7 for Santa Cruz. And AC Newport will play their next 2 matches against Santa Cruz. Further compounding the opportunity for AC Newport is that they've still yet to play Osners FC this season. So they will play them twice before the season ends, with each of these 6 teams in the North Atlantic Conference playing the other 5 twice for a total of 10 matches. And Osners FC has really struggled this season. Of course, not a guarantee that they will continue to do so when AC Newport takes them on. They play them on June 27th, that's next Saturday, and on July 4th. So certainly won't be a cakewalk for AC Newport, but they don't have to play the top end of this division as they have had to so far this year. Beisch on the ball. Back to Prouty. Pass toward the B, representing Babson College. Santa Cruz FC on the right side attack. Dribbling toward the box and losing possession. Testy challenge from Kareem El Jamal and a free kick given. Kareem El Jamal will get off with just a talking to, perhaps fortunate to escape a yellow card on that challenge on the far side. Nate Di Loretto imploring AC Newport, his teammates, to work up the pitch. They're attacking in white left to right. And the kick from the keeper takes a knock off an AC Newport noggin before it goes to the keeper on the other side. And that's Eric Widrick. And now AC Newport will set up their press. Ball squeaks past before it's hoofed back to Widrick, who will control and tomahawk that ball down the right side. Fevrier. Patient on the build-up. Radigan nearly broke into open space. And a sloppy pass leads to a turnover. Santa Cruz FC on the ball. Here's the right back, Peter Magnuson. And it's out for a Santa Cruz throw. We haven't seen much action near the goal since the goal in minute number 6, as Joao De Aquino puts Santa Cruz FC on the board. Not sure what the whistle was on the far side, but now it's a throw for AC Newport. Might have had one official overruling another. AC Newport jockeying for possession, and Fevrier takes a knock, and he is down on the pitch. Is Lawson Fevrier, recent graduate of St. George's High School. And Fevrier still down on the pitch. And that'll draw a whistle from our referee, who will check on Lawson Fevrier. Well, again, we spoke about the stakes of this matchup. The remaining schedule for Santa Cruz FC, only 3 games left. They played 7 of their 10 on the season. The only team that has played more than that in this division is the New York Shockers. But 2 games against Newport, and then a closing match next Saturday against ASC New York. Of course, Francisco Fernandez Neto and Santa Cruz FC hoping that playoffs are in the future for this club in their first season in the NPSL. They've existed as a club since 2022. This season making the leap to this division. And Fevrier has returned to his feet, and he will remain in this match. So AC Newport on the ball. They will scoop it long down the left side. And out of play. So a throw for Santa Cruz. Back to Charlie Johnson, who just rainbowed that one out of play. Not the best clearance if you're Santa Cruz. Now AC Newport in attacking territory as they continue to work it forward. Fevrier on the ball. One-touch action. Now slowed up by AC Newport. And the pressure from Beisch forces a retreat by AC Newport. Low line drive, clearance by DiLoretto. Michelson will chase, but it's a throw for Santa Cruz. That was really textbook from Santa Cruz FC. Looked for all the world like AC Newport was controlling possession in the attacking end. Forced to back up toward their keeper. Then they win the ball in the midfield. Now a throw for Lundstrom. He finds Beisch. Lundstrom back to Johnson, who flips the field to the right side. Brian Jones, defensive midfielder, took a touch. Now it's Carl Lundstrom, the left back. Up toward Prouty, playing on the left wing. Touch toward Radigan, who withstood some pressure. And Lundstrom will let it skip out of play for a throw. Carl Lundstrom out of Lexington, Massachusetts. Will toss in. Prouty does well to control. Lundstrom toward Beisch. And they work around toward Brian Jones. This match being played in the midfield, in the middle third. Neither of these teams really able to break through into the attacking end in the past 20 minutes. It was in minute number 6 when Santa Cruz FC snatched a 1-0 lead. It was a quick counterattack. Prouty now works toward the box, finds space on the left side. It's Chance Prouty. And it's out for a Santa Cruz throw. Well, just as we mentioned that neither team has been able to push into the attacking third, here's Santa Cruz FC. As that will not be a throw, it will be a corner. And Chance Prouty to take. So these black and scarlet jerseys arrange themselves in a constellation along the far post. Prouty raises his right arm. Scoops the corner in. The header is high. A well-executed corner, just missing the finishing touch for Santa Cruz. Koratoski battles here with Peter Magnusson. Magnusson, the right back, who is now playing more in the midfield. Here's Karim El-Jamal. As Pedro Beisch had that one go the wrong way off his toe. But Santa Cruz able to turn over Koratoski. Played long for Prouty. Dynamic as he tiptoes down the sideline. Now he'll throw. Prouty wanted to work quickly. The support wasn't there from his teammates. Back now toward Lundstrom. Beisch. Lundstrom directs traffic. Prouty unmarked for now. Toward his right foot. Chance Prouty lays it off to El-Jamal. Jamal's shot is saved. Nate DiLoretto elevates and tips that one over the crossbar and prevents Santa Cruz from taking a 2-0 lead. You can see Karim El-Jamal, really a delightful strike. But a better save by Nate DiLoretto. And another corner for Santa Cruz. Prouty whips it in. Header goes sky high. And AC Newport able to clear the danger. And they win a free kick as well. So the hosts, Santa Cruz FC, creating some dangerous opportunities here around the 30-minute mark in the first half. Unable to cash in on a second goal as AC Newport is on the ball now. Here's Frevrier. Touch toward the midfield. And Santa Cruz back in possession. Here's Brian Jones. Beisch. Taken away. Here comes AC Newport. Pass toward the front of the net. Heavy touch. Cleared away. Second chance. Cleared away once again by Santa Cruz FC. Well done by Eric Widrick. And it was Jack Clark, number 19 in white. Took a touch a bit too heavy inside the box. Looked like he had a golden opportunity sitting in front of him. And Santa Cruz FC retains their coveted 1-0 lead. Beisch plays forward. Santa Cruz FC looking for joy down the right side. Stabbed out. And shot high. More life injected into this Santa Cruz attack as they cross this field right to left. Now Connor Froberg, met by Radigan. Declan Radigan out of Holderness, New Hampshire, and Wheaton College, who was quite prolific for Wheaton last season. He had a hat trick last August 29th. That was the first in Wheaton history in a season opener. And Wheaton was 17-0-4 last season in Division III. Got them all the way to the Elite Eight. And Radigan, 8 goals and 20 points along the way. More than just a striker, or more than just a goal scorer, I could say. He's an all-around striker for Wheaton, and really an asset here for Santa Cruz as a number 9. Santa Cruz FC up the field looking for a whistle, and they receive one. So a free kick in a dangerous area. Looked like Brian Jones, who turned the build-up vertical. Nice solo effort up the field. Nate DiLoretto stands in goal in green for AC Newport. This is perhaps close enough to the net that we could see a shot attempt from Santa Cruz FC. It's Pedro Baish, number 7, who looks poised to take this free kick. It'll either be he or number 2, Magnuson. It's Baish, goes low and blocked by the wall. Looked like Pedro Baish might have been caught between two ideas right there, whether to go low or go high. With the ball leaping into the air, he could have singed that one along the turf and skipped it into the box. Prouty has his shot blocked. And AC Newport begins the counterattack. Into space is Froberg. He hits the turf and draws a free kick for AC Newport. So a promising free kick on one end for Santa Cruz gives way to a promising set piece on the other end for AC Newport. And number 19, Declan Radigan, finding his way into the box in defense for Santa Cruz. Standing at 6'5". Might see him leaping to clear one away here. AC Newport whips it toward the far post. Headed. Out of danger for now. Kept in play. It's Brett Schwab, who hooves it back in. Takes a touch. Loose. And finally cleared away by Santa Cruz. It was Koratoski on the scene. And now Santa Cruz looks to strike on the counter. Shot is blocked. Joao De Aquino looked in once again and is turned away by AC Newport. End-to-end action right here as the visitors counter once again. And this pass rolls harmlessly into the hands of Eric Widrick, the goalkeeper for Santa Cruz. Widrick in pink on the ball. To Lundstrom. Toward the right side for Magnuson. Promising run for Magnuson, who scoops it forward. Touch from De Aquino. And out for a Santa Cruz corner. So another corner attempt for Santa Cruz FC right here. This will be their third of the match. Here in minute number 38. Both corners have been well taken for Santa Cruz so far. And here's number 3. Toward the back post, leaping into the air. Ball skips out, scooped back in and cleared away by AC Newport. Flying into open space and receiving the clearance is Koratoski. Well defended. That was Peter Magnuson in territory. Prouty on the ball, works it back. And that one is lined forward. Radigan in pursuit. Nice effort, but won't get there. Tanner Michelson. Along the left side for AC Newport. They're roaming number 10, Keisei Korotowski. Fevrier with a heavy touch. And Santa Cruz FC back on the ball. That's Kareem El-Jamal out of Weston, Massachusetts. Scooping that one back toward his defenders. Kareem El-Jamal committed to play for Providence next season in the Big East. Future Friar. Here's De Aquino, the goal scorer. Forward to Prouty. In space. On his right foot. Chance Prouty misses wide. Prouty's dynamism on the left wing been an asset for Santa Cruz so often this season. Already created one promising goal-scoring opportunity today and found himself on the ball in the attacking area right there. Just couldn't find the finishing touch. "1-0 our score as we've completed 40 minutes of action here at McDowell Field on the campus of Babson College. AC Newport left to right on the ball. Lundstrom wearing the captain's armband. De Aquino touches back for Brian Jones. And that's Beisch whipping it forward. Now to play for a throw. Magnuson on the toss toward Radigan. Into space for Beisch. Pressured by Fevrier. Toward Lundstrom, but well defended. Tanner Michelson igniting the counterattack for AC Newport. Korotowski, well defended. Michelson to Korotowski once again. Resets the attack. Left-footed, cross, fancy touch, shot blocked. Jack Clark once again found himself in a promising position. Just one too many touches, and the defenders converged upon the AC Newport attacker. Keisei Korotowski creating more joy for AC Newport. The visitors just yet to find a goal after they scored 4 against New York Shockers in the midweek. Header won by AC Newport. Michelson. Back for Newberry. Toward the left side now for Schwab. Contact. El-Jamal up with it. Kareem El-Jamal, right foot shot. It stays out. Off the crossbar and back into play. Shouts from Santa Cruz FC. They think that crossed the goal line. But we remain at 1-0. It was a stellar run from Kareem El-Jamal, and he nearly found the finish. Instead, it's the 4th corner of the match for Santa Cruz FC. Chance Prouty to take. The hosts fresh off another promising goal-scoring opportunity. Can they cash in this momentum with a second goal here in the first half? Prouty plays it. Back post. Radigan in the air. Punched away by Di Loretto. Second chance here. Magnuson works back to Prouty for Santa Cruz. Cross toward the back post. Headed up in the air by AC Newport and cleared out by Fevrier. Santa Cruz resets the attack. Magnuson on the ball. Toward the keeper, Widrick. Continuing to work down that right side is Santa Cruz. Ball played toward Radigan. Took some contact. Didn't get the whistle that he wanted. Sometimes at 6'5", difficult to get that whistle when you can be such an imposing physical presence. Cross didn't have enough juice on it, and Prouty intercepts. Oh, DeAquino nearly had Radigan, who continues to press. DiLoretto clears off the side of his foot. Michelson under pressure. Radigan in the area. And this time, DiLoretto more convicted in his clearance. But it's to Santa Cruz FC. El Jamal on the ball. Up toward Jones. And Beisch touched out a play for an AC Newport throw. Michelson makes a run down the right side, and that's where he'll receive a long ball. Michelson to Korotowski. Cleared away. Charlie Johnson scrambling on the recovery, touches it out for an AC Newport corner. But how many problems is Keisei Korotowski giving the Santa Cruz defense at the moment? Number 10 in white, ready to whip another corner in for the visitors. Korotowski, back post, cleared away by Lundstrom. Second chance, not to be. Now into stoppage time in half number 1. Up toward Prouty, able to corral it down, but Fevrier there to clean it up. Korotowski on his right foot. Gives it to Michelson. Back post. Too high. Jack Clark with a golden opportunity just in front of net. Just found the top of his head instead of the front of it. Forward for El Jamal. And that will take us to the end of half number 1. A goal from Joao DeAquino in minute number 6. Have the host Santa Cruz FC up 1-0 after 45 minutes of action. AC Newport perhaps lucky to only be down 1. What adjustments will coach Jeffrey Korotowski make at halftime as they look to take a point or 3 on the road here at McDowell Field? After 45, it's Santa Cruz FC 1, AC Newport 0. We'll be back with second half coverage of NPSL Soccer.
Is at a great value without compromising the quality of our service. If you are looking for a leading home remodeling and painting company in New England, look no further. Customer service is in the vein of our business and what drives us to improve on a daily basis. Reach out to one of our professionals to find out how IM Group can help you with your latest project. We provide this at a great value without compromising the quality of our service. If you are looking for a leading home remodeling and painting company in New England, look no further. Customer service is in the vein of our business and what drives us to improve on a daily basis. Reach out to one of our professionals to find out how I Am Group can help you with your latest project. Here at I Am Group,
After 45 minutes of action, it's Santa Cruz FC up 1-0 up on the visitors AC Newport. Thanks for joining us for this North Atlantic Conference matchup between AC Newport and Santa Cruz FC. Both these teams in their first season in the NPSL, in their first ever meeting in the NPSL. And after 45 again, it's Santa Cruz FC up 1-0. It was the goal from Joao de Aquino, who was able to smash it past the goalkeeper Nate DiLoretto. DiLoretto had made 2 consecutive saves, but the second was parried out into a dangerous area, and De Aquino cleaned it up. And for Santa Cruz, they had more goal-scoring opportunities in the first half. They were unable to expand their advantage. And on the other side, for AC Newport, they had their fair share of opportunities as well, really providing good service to number 19, Jack Clark. Just been unable to take advantage of those opportunities so far. Number 10, Keisei Koritoski, has been especially dynamic in the midfield. He's the rising senior at St. George's School, class of 2027 in high school, and we are ready to do battle here in the second half. It's Santa Cruz FC in those scarlet and black striped jerseys. They will attack left to right, and AC Newport defending. They will attack right to left. Taken away by Radigan. Saved by DiLoretto. Barely a chance to catch our breaths as we begin half number 2. It was a takeaway by Declan Radigan inside the 6-yard box, and what a recovery by Nate DiLoretto. Santa Cruz still up 1-0. And here comes corner kick number 5 of this match. Whip toward the back post. Skips out of danger. Touch back in and cleared away. AC Newport on the clearance. Hooved back in toward the back post. Header by Lundstrom. DiLoretto lost it and got it right back. Nate DiLoretto withstanding early pressure here in the opening minutes of half number 2. And Keisei Koritoski was offside. But how about Nate DiLoretto? Just finished his graduate season at Sacred Heart. That was last fall. Played for the University of Hartford, University of Rhode Island, and Sacred Heart. Originally from Bristol, Connecticut, Nate DiLoretto. So having finished up his collegiate career, continuing his soccer career here with AC Newport. And he is really keeping the visitors in this match. Santa Cruz touches down the left side. Lively from Prouty. Played toward Radigan. Fevrier able to get a partial clearance. And touch forward. AC Newport looks to strike on the counter, but it's Magnuson who takes it away. That's Peter Magnuson out of Blackstone, Massachusetts. Plays for Pace University. "15 appearances for Pace this past season. Here's space for Magnuson. Attacking toward the box, but hooved away. That was Brett Schwab coming to the rescue for AC Newport as Peter Magnuson had a lot of space down that right side. Back toward Eric Causey, right center back. Carves across, back post. Headed away. And now it's Kareem El-Jamal chasing. Back toward Magnuson. Forward for El-Jamal. Lively run. Right foot. Radigan tied up. Flips it back. Opportunity here for Jones. He plays it on the right side. Here's Magnuson. Wins the duel. Line drive headed away. Magnuson withstands some heavy contact. Eric Causey directing traffic. Looks to split defenders toward Beisch, and it's out for a... Looking for the ruling on the throw. It'll be an AC Newport throw. Looked like that throw could have gone either way. It'll be the visitors who toss it in. And then it'll be AC Newport instructed to retreat on the throw. Up into the air and carve forward. Clark chasing. Back toward Widrick. Clark applies pressure. Now Causey on the ball. Tricky here for Widrick. The keeper for Santa Cruz does well to send that one away. But it's Arner there. Beisch back to his keeper, Eric Widrick. Played his senior season at Colgate University back in the fall of 2025. In the Patriot League, making his 4th start of the season in goal for Santa Cruz FC. Split time this season with Aaron Choi. And Widrick has kept 1 clean sheet this season. On his way to a 2nd. Here's De Aquino. Wins a duel down the touchline. Low cross. Goes sky high. El Jamal on the other end. Kareem El Jamal well defended by Fevrier, and it's out for a throw. Throw skip short. Here's Magnuson. Back toward Beisch. Another low cross. Another comfortable clearance for AC Newport. Doing well to withstand this pressure on the wings from Santa Cruz. And here comes the counter from Newport. Clark looked like he was in an offside position. Yes, he was, says the assistant referee. And it'll be a free kick for Santa Cruz. Charlie Johnson works to Lundstrom. Under pressure is Widrick. Lundstrom in trouble. Pressed there by Consecal. El Jamal goes up to get it. Toward Radigan, hooved out a play. Whose throw is it? See what the assistant official says. Looks like an AC Newport throw. Well, the stakes of this match are clear. AC Newport, 4 points on the season, sitting in 5th place on the outside, looking in of the playoff picture in the North Atlantic Conference of the NPSL. Top 4 teams will advance to the playoff. It's a semifinal, final format to get out of this conference. As looks like we're getting a substitution here for AC Newport. We'll see how quickly it's coming. Okay, we won't have it quite yet. But Santa Cruz FC right now in 4th. The nearest obstacle for AC Newport as they seek to work their way into the playoff picture. So Santa Cruz FC 5 points ahead, but AC Newport with 2 games in hand. But Santa Cruz, if this result stands, will have 12 points on the season and will find themselves near clinching a playoff berth. Headed away by Santa Cruz. Beisch with space between the lines. Pedro Beisch passed down the left side. And nobody home for Santa Cruz. That'll trickle out for a throw. Santa Cruz advancing forward. They will look to pressure here as Evan Consecal will throw it in. Deep into the corner. He throws it long down the sideline. And it's out for another Newport throw, this time farther up the pitch, still in their own end. Lobbed up the pitch, free kick given to AC Newport. So in 2 throws, they've worked themselves from their own corner nearly all the way up the pitch. Touch here from Pelland to Koratoski. Clever to Consecal. Takes a tumble. and it's a free kick for AC Newport in a dangerous area. Pedro Baish deemed guilty. And a Santa Cruz FC man down on the turf. Get a look at who that is. Looks like he's all right. Everybody returning to their feet. That was Peter Magnuson down on the turf momentarily. He's returned and looks lively. Looks like Evan Canseco to take the free kick. Played toward the back post. Headed up into the air. Still in dangerous territory for AC Newport. And cleared away by Santa Cruz. Fevrier retreats for AC Newport. Has the help of his keeper, Nate DiLoretto, who's far out of his own net. Down the left side now, it's Pelland. Jacoby Pelland forward for Clark. Santa Cruz FC chops up the pass and ignites the counter. Pass carved down the right side. Here's De Aquino for El Jamal. El Jamal sandwiched between defenders. And it's Arner on the tackle. End-to-end action. Korotowski withstands the pressure. Lundstrom does well. Now Baish can hear the footsteps. And Brian Jones will calm it down. Prouty in space. So fleet on his feet. Chance Prouty makes another man miss. Prouty toward the edge of the box. And corralled by DiLoretto. An outstanding individual run from Chance Prouty. Just couldn't find the target inside the box. Motoring down that left side at full speed. Couldn't convert that momentum into a goal-scoring opportunity. Pass intercepted by Brian Jones. Defensive midfielder. Finds El Jamal. Over on the left side now, Lundstrom. Lundstrom pushes forward. He has Prouty. A lot of striped shirts in the area as Prouty lost it, but drew a whistle. So a free kick for Santa Cruz. A promising set piece for the hosts. It was a goal from Joao De Aquino that has Santa Cruz up 1-0. That goal came in minute number 6. We've had a litany of goal-scoring opportunities for both teams since then, but this score has stayed the same. Let's see if Santa Cruz FC can change that right here. Set piece from the left side, about 25 yards out. Taken toward the front post, takes a touch, cleared away by DiLoretto. It was Lundstrom who helped it on. Nate DiLoretto with lightning-quick reflexes tucks that one out for a corner. So we get another look at this one. You can see it came toward the front post, took a deflection off 2 men. And Nate DiLoretto already turned away Santa Cruz from a promising goal-scoring opportunity once in this match. Does so once again. Looks like we have some substitutions here. Get you the details of the new players coming on the pitch when we get them. For now, it's a corner for Santa Cruz FC. Played short. Curled toward the back post. Headed into the air by AC Newport in defense. And the danger cleared for now for the visitors. Out for a throw. You can see that Michael DeFreitas has entered the game for Santa Cruz FC. Here he is on his right foot, number 29 in stripes. Pass Well taken. But the danger turned away by AC Newport. Over now toward Beisch. And it's in! Declan Radigan. 2-0 Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz had gone knocking at the doorstep of the goalkeeper, Nate DiLoretto, throughout the first 15 minutes of this second half, and finally they strike. It was a delightful pass from Pedro Beisch that created the opportunity. And Radigan did well to tuck that one into the back of the net.
Santa Cruz goal. Scoring number 19. Declan Radigan.
For Radigan, that's his first goal of the season for Santa Cruz FC. And it puts the hosts in front 2-0. Left side, Lundstrom. Over toward El Jamal. Now Beisch in the area. And takes a touch off the official. Beisch has spent so much of this match in the middle third of the pitch, really operating centrally, trying to create space between the lines. But when he released on that goal-scoring opportunity toward the right side, looked like he had an idea to take a shot on goal. Instead, laid a pass on the turf right at the back post. And Declan Radigan was right there to clean it up. Had 8 goals in his season for Wheaton College last fall. And picks up a goal here for Santa Cruz FC. The hosts looking for more. Floated toward the far side. There's De Aquino in pursuit. Kept it in on the touchline. The shot is wide. Not a bad idea there from De Aquino. Corey Toski. Plays it long. Down the left side. It's Gianluca Frenzelli Jr. into the game for AC Newport. Scored 2 goals twice this season. Scored 2 as a super sub against New York Shockers in the last game for AC Newport. Comes in as a substitute here. AC Newport in need of some goal-scoring opportunities. Froberg plays forward. And the mesh handled by Charlie Johnson. Fevrier back to Froberg. And AC Newport will reset. There's Brett Schwab. Over toward the right side. Handled by Schwab. Owen Seward is into the game for Santa Cruz FC. Frenzelli Jr. with life down the left side. Cleared away by Santa Cruz, but kept in. Brian Jones content to work it all the way back to Eric Widrick, goalkeeper for Santa Cruz. Lundstrom has it taken away in a dangerous area. AC Newport. Left-footed shot, tipped above by Widrick. Eric Widrick denies AC Newport. Still a corner for the visitors. Played toward the back post. Tipped in the air by Widrick and cleared away by Santa Cruz. Second chance. Played toward the back post. Frenzelli Jr. on the scene. Left-footed shot. Comes back and hits Nicholas Alberga into the match. Brett Schwab toward Alberga. Out for a throw. Long throw opportunity right here for AC Newport. It'll be Connor Froberg as white shirts come into the 18-yard box. Ready to receive this heave. And here it comes toward the front post. Doesn't get past the first man. Whip toward the back post. Nobody home. Lundstrom clears away. Koratoski chasing. And out for a Santa Cruz throw. Santa Cruz must be happy with this offensive output so far, and they're looking for more down the left side. Left-footed shot. Stopped by DiLoretto. But Santa Cruz FC with 2 goals in this match. One in the first by Joao De Aquino. And one in the second from Declan Radigan. So in their last 4 matches, that included a win and 3 losses, as this shot from long range takes a deflection and will go out for a Santa Cruz throw. But 2 goals in those previous 4 matches. So to have 2 on this Saturday evening match, really a nice sign of life from Santa Cruz FC. But for now, attention turns to Lawson Fevrier, who was on the wrong end of that sizzling shot from long range. As he goes to the ground, grabbing at his upper body. Looks like he's going to return to his feet. You hope that he just got the wind knocked out of him. Of course, a scary moment whenever somebody is on the wrong end of such a powerful shot like that. Surrounded by supporting teammates. Fevrier, recent graduate of St. George's High School in Middletown, Rhode Island. Playing here for AC Newport after the completion of his high school season. And you would hope he's able to stay in this match. Wearing number 15 in white is Lawson Fevrier. Continues to grab at his face. For now, looks as though he's going to tough it out and stay in this match. So thankfully, looks like he just needed a moment to recover, catch his breath. Of course, whenever you take contact at the neck or above, you want to have a medical professional check it out. Looks like AC Newport has done exactly that. And Lawson Fevrier might be exiting this match after all, even as he is walking off the pitch under his own power. Whenever we are able to resume, it'll be a throw for Santa Cruz FC. And indeed, AC Newport does make a substitution. So Fevrier has exited, and Jake Krikorian has come into the match for AC Newport. Seward throws it in. Sent sky high by AC Newport. Lundstrom a bit awkward on the reception. Tries to keep the momentum of the ball moving up the pitch for Santa Cruz FC. Now they will retreat and swing it left to right. Into a dangerous area. Loose in the midfield, but El Jamal able to control, and he sizzles a pass down the left side. Nearly burning a hole in the turf. Prouty in space. 1-2, give and go. Loose ball cleared away for now, and a foul on Santa Cruz FC. Looks like Owen Seward got into the back of Gianluca Frinzelli Jr. right there. And it's a free kick for the visitors. Now into the 71st minute. AC Newport in need of some quick attacking opportunities here, down 2-0. As Santa Cruz makes another sub. Declan Radigan comes out of the match. Goal scorer for Santa Cruz FC here in the second half. Perhaps with 20 minutes left, Santa Cruz operating in more of a defensive formation. They just sent their striker off. He's replaced by Jack Andrews. So it's a striker for striker sub. And a free kick here for AC Newport. It's in the attacking area, but still a good ways out. With Radigan out of the match, though, if you're AC Newport, you might feel as though you have a better chance on these set-piece opportunities, now that the 6'5" Radigan no longer stands as an obstacle within the box. Floated, back post, comfortable for Widrick. Eric Widrick out of Arlington, Massachusetts. Goalkeeper who plays for Colgate University has looked calm and composed for the hosts this evening. And he's kept a clean sheet so far. Sent over our way. Throw for AC Newport. It's Arner on the scene. And out for a Santa Cruz throw. They'll push the pace the other way. There's Prouty. Out for another throw. Santa Cruz FC looks to push the pace, trying to catch the visitors on the back foot. Rudy Figueroa into this match. Run was offside. Rudy Figueroa out of Providence, Rhode Island. Spoke earlier about the sensational goal that he scored in a losing effort for Santa Cruz against New Haven United FC. That was back on June 10th. Leveled the score at 1, did that goal. They would eventually lose the match 2-1 with Santa Cruz FC. Here's a free kick from El Jamal. Apologize, that wasn't an offside. That was a foul on AC Newport. Played toward the front post. Skipped through one man, but then touched away by AC Newport. Crafty on the build-up here is AC Newport. Throw for AC Newport. Santa Cruz on the attack. Figueroa, lively, back heel flick. Now AC Newport on the ball. Looking to ignite a counter. Conseco got a touch. Flying down the right side is Korotowski. Keisei Korotowski saved. Second chance is in. AC Newport not dead yet. 2-1 here in minute number 74. It was Korotowski who ignited the opportunity. And that looked like Nicolas Alberga who finished off the rebound. Two to 1 our score here in the 74th minute. Plenty of time for AC Newport to strike once again. And right after that goal, you could see the urgency from AC Newport, understanding the importance of this match. Very muted celebration after the goal. Koratoski, bit of a heavy touch right there, lost the ball, turned it over. Santa Cruz FC, fresh off the AC Newport goal. Prouty, left side, Figueroa. On the touchline and off the touchline for a goal kick. AC Newport again sitting in fifth in the conference standings in the North Atlantic Conference. Santa Cruz FC in fourth. If AC Newport is to make the playoffs in the North Atlantic Conference, coming away with at least a point here seems necessary, because not only will they gain a point themselves, they would prevent Santa Cruz FC, currently sitting one place above them, from picking up 3. So a big swing would come from another AC Newport goal. And surely Santa Cruz FC understands the importance as well. It's a race to the ball that Nate DiLoretto wins and sends it out of play. Another testy moment that Nate DiLoretto has passed in this second half. Santa Cruz FC has put him in all kinds of compromising scenarios, and time again he has delivered, even though he has allowed the 2 goals. Here's Figueroa. Gets a touch in the box, but it's eventually cleared away by Newport. Lundstrom, content to kick it back to Widrick. Hooks it down the near side. Looked like a bit of contact. No whistle. Throw for AC Newport. Line drive, played deep. Route 1 football, touch back to Widrick, who sends it sky high into the Massachusetts night. Newberry absorbs some contact, and we might see a card come out. A yellow shown here. First of the match, as Joseph Newberry remains on the turf. Hope that's a knock that he's able to recover from. Looks like Kareem El-Jamal that will pick up the yellow card. Again, the first of this match for either side. AC Newport plays short off the free kick. Across midfield come the visitors. Santa Cruz FC really playing compact in defense. Clinging on to this 1-goal lead here in the 78th minute of this match. Played forward. AC Newport, dangerous. 1-2. Here's Frenzelli Jr. has it come out for a corner. Well, since the second goal from Santa Cruz FC, AC Newport has looked lively on the ball. Not to say that Santa Cruz has taken their foot off the gas. They've had their fair share of opportunities as well. Corner, played in, helped on, hooved up into the air, and out for a goal kick. Another well-taken corner by Keisei Koratoski. And it's a goal kick for Eric Widrick out of Arlington, Massachusetts. A geology major at Colgate. So we get a substitution here for Santa Cruz. It's a double substitution. Get you the details as soon as we have them. Rolled down the left side. Hoofed forward. It was a nice run from Frenzelli Jr. It's causing all kinds of problems down that left side. So we have to wait for the other ball to come off the field. Looks like AC Newport will take this throw and go long. Crowding the box. Throw comes toward the front post. Helped on toward the back post. Still inside the 18-yard box. Now it comes to the edge. Controlled there by Alberga, and now cleared away by Santa Cruz. Can the hosts strike on the counter? Here's Prouty. Looking for El Jamal. Now AC Newport back on the ball on the right side. Played centrally. Koratoski. Koratoski so crafty on the ball. With space at the edge of the 18. Left side for Frenzelli Jr. Cleared by Santa Cruz. Out for another Newport throw. It's the captain, Froberg, coming over once again to catapult this ball into the box. Helped on. Koratoski misses wide. We had a whistle from our official centrally. It looked like the ball came off her leg. And we'll see how she decides to legislate this. Looks like she's going to drop it. She does. Newport able to craft it into the box, but it's cleared away by Santa Cruz. And this will come out for another Newport throw. Here's Arner. Right above the head of Brian Jones. Smacked forward. Newport under pressure. DiLoretto just has to send it out of play. Hard to blame the keeper for his impatience right there. Just content to send that one out and have his defense retreat. Under the pressure of the blistering counterattack from Santa Cruz FC. Seaward on the throw. Figueroa. Up top. Pass into space. Heavy touch. And wide. Doesn't trouble DiLoretto. Ryan Jacob with a touch right there. DiLoretto boots this one long. Scrambling to get to it is Frenzelli Jr. Clearance not handled, and a free kick given to AC Newport. Koratoski takes the free kick, goes short. AC Newport showing confidence in their build-up. Koratoski, pass off his toes, offside is the call. A clever through ball from Koratoski. Looks like it might have come just a half tick too late. And things are getting late for AC Newport here. Down 2-1 on the road here in minute number 84. In this critical late season North Atlantic Conference match. Hoofed forward. Frenzelli Jr. in pursuit. Another throw for Newport. Newport just 4 points on the season, 1 win and 1 draw in 5 attempts. Santa Cruz FC, 3 wins, 4 losses, 9 points. And numbers on the counter. Long range shot blocked. Figueroa recovers. Down the right side. Pass toward the back post. Cleared away by Newport. Second chance for Santa Cruz FC. Right-footed shot. Takes the deflection. And cleaned up in the end by Di Loreto. He chucks it down the left side. That was El Jamal on the shot for Santa Cruz. Oh, beautifully placed long ball into the corner. It'll be a throw for Santa Cruz FC, but you have to love the idea from AC Newport. Worst case scenario is a throw backed into the corner for Santa Cruz, and that's exactly how that play would end up developing. And there's the result. The pressure from AC Newport forces a turnover. Played through and out for a goal kick. Eric Widrick, goalkeeper for Santa Cruz, directs his troops upfield. Raises his left arm and sends it long across midfield. Headed out by AC Newport. Skied into the air toward the 18-yard box by Santa Cruz FC. Lundstrom in the area for Santa Cruz. It's out for an AC Newport throw. Complaints from the Newport bench, or the Santa Cruz bench, I should say, that the throw was too far up the field for Newport. And they get their wish. Newport now sends it long. And it skips through everybody. Widrick content to let time tick on the clock. Let that ball come all the way into his mitt before he decided to scoop it up. And now as he leaves it on the ground, he'll wait for the pressure to arrive as he sends it long. Prouty leaps. AC Newport there first. Frenzelli Jr. plays it forward, but he was offside. Alberga was offside, I should say. Another offside for AC Newport. Feel like a couple promising opportunities on the counter this evening have been taken away by that call. A little bit early on the runs. This is an AC Newport team that is so young, so talented. Alberga was recently named Rhode Island Gatorade Player of the Year. Just graduated from St. George's School. But sometimes that lack of experience at a high level can lead to more offside calls and more mistakes than you would like, although Alberga with a goal in this second half. It's hard to complain about his performance or about the talent that he brings to this squad, and overall about the quality of AC Newport. A heavy challenge and a Santa Cruz man on the turf. How will our head official adjudicate this tackle as she first attends to the injured Santa Cruz player, calls over the trainer. We will see if there is any ruling here. Here as we approach the 90th minute here in Wellesley, Massachusetts, on the campus of Babson College. Thank you for joining us on what has been a beautiful Saturday night for soccer. Alongside producer-engineer Chris Lawhorn, I've been Carter DeWeese, happy to be with you. We are likely to have quite a few minutes of stoppage time, so we have had a variety of stoppages so far in this second half. We'll see how many minutes our fourth official holds up. Looks like we do have a Newport man entering the book with a yellow card. Two to 1, Santa Cruz leads. And it'll be a free kick for the hosts as Eric Widrick, the goalkeeper, coming all the way up to take this one. And he is sending his men all the way down the field. As now we are into stoppage time. Looking to see exactly how many minutes we're going to get. This one hooved long. Prouty gets a touch, and it's out for a throw. Nearly best case scenario if you're Santa Cruz FC backing AC Newport into a corner. They catapult this ball forward. Consecal there. Desperately looking for open space. Smothered by the Santa Cruz pressure. And just snapped away by Santa Cruz FC for a goal kick. De Laredo to take. And it'll be 6 minutes of stoppage time. Touched forward. Ball in between. Advantage was played, and now a free kick given. Into stoppage time, AC Newport with a set-piece opportunity in the attacking end. Evan Consecal standing over the ball. Out of West Warwick, Rhode Island. 2 hands high, floated toward the back post. Too strong was the ball. Brett Schwab scrambling desperately to get there, just couldn't reach. Rainbowed toward midfield by Widrick. Ryan Jacob content to carve it forward. Newberry on the ball for Newport. At this stage in the match, Santa Cruz FC just trying to boot it out of their own end. Really not searching for any type of dagger to try to tuck a third goal away. Right there, picking up a yellow card, though. Looks like Pedro Baix. He had the assist on the second goal of this match for Santa Cruz FC. As it's going to be Nate De Loretto, the goalkeeper for AC Newport, coming all the way up to take this free kick. 10 men forward for the visiting AC Newport. The keeper on the free kick in the attacking end, floated toward the back post, and it's Widrick on the other end. He chooses to slow the pace, even with De Loretto out of his own net. And Widrick will lay it on the ground and hoof it deep. De Loretto cleans it up, and he'll run forward. Pass off his toes. Rocketed into the air. Volleyed off ahead. Here comes Charlie Johnson. Left-footed shot. Spinning awkwardly toward De Loretto, but he's able to clean it up. Here come the visitors down the far side. Santa Cruz able to keep it in. Really well done to keep possession here at this late juncture. Kept in on the sideline and out for a Santa Cruz throw. So it looks like the clock is showing 4 minutes remaining of stoppage time, now ticking down to 3. So we originally had 7 minutes of stoppage time. And the shot clock here for lacrosse matches is being used to display how much stoppage time there is remaining. Right now it shows 3. Touched out for a Newport throw. Krikorian. Well defended by Santa Cruz. Not sure Andrews had much of a case. Trouble for Newport on the back line. Andrews chasing. The hosts looking for the dagger. Instead, they will back it into the corner and salt some more time off that stoppage time clock that now reads 2. AC Newport desperate for an equalizer. White jerseys push right to left. Hooking the ball up the field. And it's a throw for Santa Cruz. Tired legs on both sides. Newport now in possession. Keeper DiLoretto can't keep it in play. Really feels like Santa Cruz FC is doing an excellent job at spinning down this clock in stoppage time. That clock now reads 1. Does AC Newport have one last attacking opportunity left in the tank? For now, it's Santa Cruz FC. The shot collected by DiLoretto. He sends it long. Lundstrom heads it into the air. Andrews touches it forward. Tangle and a free kick for Santa Cruz. Jake Krikorian not happy. And that might have been the final opportunity for AC Newport in this match. It's a free kick for Santa Cruz FC. And Eric Widrick not too quick to take it. The clock that lists stoppage time now reads 0. Santa Cruz in the attacking end. Final seconds here. AC Newport in defense. Maybe time for one final counter. Forward as Santa Cruz retains possession. Seward sends us to the final whistle. Santa Cruz FC picks up a critical 3 points here at home, now with 12 on the season, and the hosts advance closer to clinching a playoff berth in the North Atlantic Conference. It was goals from Joao de Aquino in the first half and Declan Radigan in the second that put Santa Cruz FC up 2-0. A late goal from Nicolas Alberga made this a match in the closing minutes, but in the end, it is the stout defense of Santa Cruz FC that powers them to a 2-1 win here on the campus of Babson College at McDowell Field. Thank you for joining us for this North Atlantic Conference matchup. Next match for both these teams is coming up just this week, June 24th. It'll be Santa Cruz FC traveling to AC Newport for a rematch of this tie. But for now, for Chris Lawhorn, a producer-engineer, I'm Carter DeWeese saying so long here for McDowell Field, where the final is Santa Cruz FC 2, AC Newport 1.
Here at IM Group, we settle for nothing less than the perfect job performance on site and behind the scenes. We provide this at a great value without compromising the quality of our service. If you are looking for a leading home remodeling and painting company in New England, look no further. Customer service is in the vein of our business and what drives us to improve on a daily basis. Reach out to one of our professionals to find out how I Am Group can help you with your latest project.